Hey guys, it's Daira with your short and sweat workout. Today I have a 15-minute workout focusing on our hamstrings. Your hamstrings are on the back side of your body. Let's check out the movements. Our first movement is squat stretch, left single leg RDL, right single leg RDL, left single leg shoulder bridge, and right single leg shoulder bridge. But before we start it, we gotta warm up. All right, for our warm up today, we're gonna start off with a lateral lunge, really get those inner outer thighs ready to get going, taking your body through ranges of motion, all right? So we're gonna take that weight into the right side of your body, shift our weight into that low lunge, okay? You're gonna feel that stretch through your opposite side, okay? And we're gonna start warming up those glutes, bending at the knees and hips. Good time to start focusing on your breath as well before we start the workout. Good. Now let's go ahead and switch into our opposite side, okay? That weight's on the left side now. We're gonna bend those knees and hips, keeping that opposite leg straight and strong. Good, let's get one more, and then we're gonna pick it up a little bit. We're gonna do some butt kickers, all right? So knees stay down. We're gonna pick up those heels, bringing them to the bottom, and we're gonna bring it in faster. Okay? Get that blood flowing. Good, 10 more seconds here. And then we'll go back in to that lunge, one more round. Good, so now this time though, we're gonna alternate. You know, we're gonna go from the right and over to the left. Okay, and we're gonna go one more round of those butt kickers, okay? Really try to get those heels up to your behind. Good, pump those arms as you're able. Good, nice job. Now that we're warmed up, we're ready to start that workout. Okay, we're gonna start right in at the top here. We're gonna start into our squat stretch. I'm gonna show you this from the side. We're gonna go down to our toes, reach our bottom up in the sky, feeling that strength right here. All right, are you guys ready? Let's do it. Good, take a break. Okay, next movement, we're gonna go into that single leg RDL. Okay, let's start on the left side. So that means we're gonna stabilize through that left side. Our right leg is gonna pick up. Now, if you need to, you can stand next to the wall, your couch, countertop, okay? And we're gonna tip down, balancing on that left, and bring it right back up to standing position. Let's go. Good, shake out that left leg, right? Now, you could also do this workout holding weights as well, you know, depending on if this is difficult for you or easy. So if it's easy, add some weight. If it's harder, stand next to a wall, grab onto that counter, okay? But let's focus, let's get our right leg grounded down to the ground. Your whole foot stays on the ground. We're gonna take those hands down to that right toe and back up. Good. All right, take a break. Join me down on the ground, laying on your back. We're gonna go into that single leg shoulder bridge, okay? So if these become too difficult for you, you could always resort to going back to 2 legs on the ground, okay? But if you're able, let's try to bring that left heel planted on the ground, right leg extended, and you're pushing up. Good job, shake out those legs, there you go. You're gonna extend that left leg. Now your right leg's gonna be flat on the ground. Now, let's say this feels easy for you. You could always hold some weight right here on your stomach to help increase the resistance for your isolated legs, okay? Here we go on that right side, lift it up. All right, take a little break, shake out those legs, maybe even give your back a little stretch. Okay, you're gonna join me back up. For our second round, we're gonna go back into our squat stretch, all right? This time, try to sink a little bit deeper into that squat, okay? Maybe you have to take your legs a little bit more apart. That's okay. All right, so we're bringing it down into that squat and stretch up straight. There you go. Good, take a little break here. Whew, shake them out. Okay, we're gonna go into those single leg. Okay, I love putting in single leg movements like this, especially, you know, for an isolated muscle group like those hamstrings. So I want you to, again, plant that left leg down, okay? And we're gonna reach our hands down towards our toes, balancing on that leg. side. Good job. Okay, shake it out. Maybe you need to go up on those toes. That standing there, that whole backside of your body, of your leg, your left leg, should be feeling those muscles, okay? So again, we're gonna plant that right leg firm to the ground, and now it's all about that balance on that side. Get those hamstrings. Here we go. Nice job. Okay, take a break. Let's bring it back down to the ground. Okay, we're gonna go back to that left side. This time I want you to think about even the posture in your upper body here. Keep those shoulders down, shoulder blades back. Okay, we're keeping that left leg bent, right leg straight. Here we go, lifting up. Good. Take a little break, maybe even hug those knees into your chest. Okay, that should feel good on that back. But now let's extend that left leg. Okay, right leg stays bent. Okay, take a couple deep breaths. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Here, keep them down. Get ready. Here we go, guys. Nice work. Take a little break here. Maybe grab a quick drink. Okay, we're gonna go through our third and final round, and we're gonna go back to the squat stretch. All right, so we're standing up on our feet. Okay, get those feet in the position you want. I like mine a little bit wider. You decide about you. Squatting down nice and low, and then reaching those hips up to the sky. Good. Good. Let's take a break here, okay? Back in, last set of our single leg RDL, starting on that left side, okay? I want you to think about even your breathing here this time. Often, especially if you start to add resistance to this, you'll be wanting to be cautious that you're gonna breathe out as you come back up, all right? So keeping your breath in and out. Good. Okay, take a break, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna go into that right side. Now, maybe you ever feel like the balls of your feet kind of feel like they're a little bit on fire from all that balance. Those are all the muscles in your foot working, all right? That is normal, all right? It's gonna be stronger. Next time it'll be better, all right? Here we go on that right side. Good, take a break. All right, let's finish this left and right side, single leg shoulder bridge, okay? Now, remember, if this is getting too tough, you can always go into this hold in this position with both feet, okay? But try to move the whole time, all right? But we do like it when we can isolate like this. So let's get going on our left side. Here we go. Good, hug those knees in. You know, it's not only working the back side right here in your glutes and your hamstrings, you're working a little bit on that low back, all right? So be careful. Okay, now we're gonna go in, last set. We're onto the right side. Okay, get that heel, whole foot flat on the floor, shoulders away from your ears, breathe out as you push out. Here we go. Good, take a break. Man, you guys, I hope those hamstrings are feeling good, okay? But don't go far, because guess what, guys? We have our cool down. All right, so we're gonna move into this first movement of our cool down. We're gonna be in this pike position, okay? First off, you stretched out all those muscles that we worked on that single leg movement. But now I want you to pull your right leg up between your hands, okay? You can extend your back leg down to the floor, okay? This might be the position that you need, okay? Just this. This is fine. But if you want, you can take it a little bit further, okay? You're gonna feel that stretch all through the back side of that leg, okay? We isolated a lot and we worked on those muscles, so we wanna make sure we kind of do some static stretching just to kind of feel those muscles and let the blood return back, you know, throughout your body. It's important to take care of those joints. Good. A couple more deep breaths here. Let's do one more. I always notice the deeper breaths I take, sometimes I can get down further into the stretch too, okay? Good, now you're gonna curl that back toe in. Get your weight back up on your hands. And let's just push that leg back up and bring it back down. Maybe even pedal out those feet a couple more times. Good, and now let's bring this right leg, let's bring it through. Okay, gotta do both sides. Okay, flatten out that foot back there. And remember, you could be right here. You can feel that stretch. I can feel it. Okay, but some people's range of motions, it's gonna allow you to be able to go down to those forearms. And maybe even there's some of you guys that can flatten all the way out. You can feel that stretch all the way deep into those glutes, okay? Now remember, each breath that you take, almost think about sinking in deeper if you're able. If you are pain-free and you can just feel those muscles stretching and getting that blood circulating through your joints again here. All right, we can take those hands in. Okay, push up nice and slow, no hurry. Curl that back toe under. Bring that right leg back up and through. Good, and maybe one more little pedal here. All right. You guys did a great job working your hamstrings today. I hope you guys learned a lot about yourself and your muscles are feeling really good. Join me back for your next short and sweat workout real soon.